Hello and welcome back to the second video in a series on TGNA where we're playing Civilization 6. If you'll remember the last time we left off, we were on a continent by ourselves. We finally found the first two civs here the other game, Tamiris and Catherine, France, and for those that don't know as well, there's two Catherines actually. There's the Black Queen, and I don't remember the other one, but one's essentially a culture focused, and the other is more of like a military focused, I believe. So yeah, we're in the process here of just getting our continent set up. If we can find, hopefully, a city-state with some decent units in this continent over here. Let's look to see where this is. If this is a different continent over here, so looks pretty good actually. So this could be good up here to settle a city or two up here for some bonuses that you get by settling on another continent. We'll look at that later. But until then, it looks like I have this pretty decently mapped out. We're going to need to get a couple more cities down here eventually. We're going to be looking for a city-state that we could levy and then go take these. They haven't built walls here yet over in Scythia, so that's ripe for the picking. Looks like we're going to get back to a monument over here. Somehow I managed to get that campus down? I don't remember that, but it's there. And how are we doing on science? So we're actually not doing terribly on science. It could definitely be better, but you know, it's always a battle in deity to try and catch up to the AI on science. Right now we're definitely limited in our options. So let's get these crabs improved here. Get a mine up there. How many charges are 2 left on this guy? Okay, we might buy this turtle tile because that's going to be a big improvement on the city. Let's just go up this way. So the one nice thing, we're going to need to probably build a holy site somewhere because we're not getting a ton of faith here. And I've said that we're going to need to. And so we're going to get a golden age here in a couple of turns. I didn't see how many, 7 more turns, which is great because we'll get a policy card that lets us buy builders and, more importantly, settlers for faith. So let's see now, where do we want this? I think we want to start shopping this. Well, this is what I was talking about. This is only a 2 science campus here. Oh, there's another. Oh, that's. No, I'm gonna need that political favor probably at some point. I normally sell it, but I have a feeling we're gonna be going negative here. See, what we really need here. We're gonna chop this marsh out. What we really need is for construction to finish. And actually, I know it's an honor to meet you there, Robert. Send you a delegation. And can I sell you anything? What will you give me for all my political favor? Not a ton. Honestly, I'm just too lazy sometimes to, click out. Okay, so who's gonna give me the most here? 4. It looks like these two are gonna give me 86. I'll probably take that. What I want right now is I want to boost construction. I have a lot that I want to get done. We're gonna chop out this. This is unfortunate that we're actually, I think, gonna lose. Is this jungle here? Yes, rainforest. Okay, so I was concerned that we were gonna lose an adjacency bonus on the campus for a little bit until we get the government plaza back up, but it looks like we have 4 jungles still, 4 rainforest around that campus, so that's going to be fine. Which didn't even get enough to finish the lighthouse, but, you know, is what it is. That's finished now. We're going to plop down the government plaza. Very important. People sleep on the government plaza, but it's really important to get up, I think. Definitely go for that next. Ooh, we need a granary. Infrastructure, so important. I mean, science is pretty important right now because we're a decent bit behind everybody now. A few turns ago, we were not. Chop that out. All right. Force that to grow. Okay, we do need... Yeah, I'll pay 12 gold for that. I don't know why he values it like that, but hey, it got us. Okay, so Robert the Bruce is not looking like he's in good shape given the situation here with... What's their quest? Recruit a great prophet. We're not going to do that. In fact, I don't even know that we can. Great people, great prophet. It looks like no one has gotten a great prophet yet. Is that true? All religions, 4 out of 5. Okay, so we could theoretically, if I rushed out a holy site, which I'm not going to do, still get a great prophet, which is just absurd to me. We do need housing right now. We actually don't need... We're going to get some extra gold. We actually don't need settler production, I think, because we're going to be buying settlers for faith if possible. Unfortunately, I just don't think we're going to have enough faith off the bat. We're going to leave this as like this for right now, but I have a feeling that it's not going to last very long. Who needs production? You have 7. You have 8. That's actually not terrible. How many charges do you have left? 1. And you have... God, well, this will help. You have 9 production. All right, so generally a good rule of thumb is you want to try and get at least 3 production per unit. I don't even think we unlocked the tech. Yeah, we never unlocked wheels, so we don't get... we just gotta hard build it. Okay, well, see, this isn't... Oh, it's still not great. We only have about 2 production. I knew we were going to be production locked for a little bit, so we're just going to have to be creative. Sometimes that's what this game is all about. You just got to be creative. We're going to save you so we can get a water mill. I'm sorry, we're going to save you so we can get a lumber mill. Okay, next up, can we put down a campus? Well, I would get +1 over here. I don't think we want a campus. I think we want to go right for the harbor. You know what? We need another builder. We needed that builder card. Oh, man. You know, that's just how it works sometimes. We also need 2 traders. So I think we buy one. We could buy a builder. That would actually be super useful because we're about to get... All right, we're going to buy a builder up here first because we already have one down there. And then we're going to actually squeeze out a trader after this. Great. All right, so here's the Golden Age. That's great.
Creates with the heart.
Definitely get currency going. Honestly, we're gonna, I think, put a turn into it. Let's see what we got here, because we need great profit, preserve, so we're gonna get one there, and an encampment. Honestly, we probably could do with an encampment at some point, and that might go into Brecken here. I can't believe we don't have any iron on this little continent. I don't know if I've found any yet. Well, I don't have... All right, we'll just go melee here. For some reason, the AI always goes melee with that. We're gonna say I generate 50% fewer, but that's not gonna win. Okay. Is this worth it? Gilded Vault, not yet. Soon. Gilded Vault is great. I'll show you what that does in a second. I think right now we're going to appoint Amani, and we're going to put her in Chingwidi. And we're just going to see everything that they have. Alright. Yeah, see, we're gonna really start getting the production train going now that we can. Now that we can get lumber mills going, that's actually huge right now for us.
Money.
We don't have a ton of mines, so that's probably not worth getting into apprenticeship right now, especially because we don't plan on building any industrial zones. I think we go here. And we don't have any iron anyway, so no point in getting iron working. Alright, so we have the industry opportunity there to get some coffee, a coffee industry going, which we will definitely doing. Alright. Who's this? Oh yeah, always good. So we got the housing fixed in here, kind of. Yeah, we're gonna need to get this. You know, we're gonna go over here first. We're gonna put a lumber mill on here. And then we're gonna get a another lumber mill. We have a lot of production in this city actually. I didn't realize it because it's a lot of lumber mills. We're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lumber mills, which is actually really good. Eventually, when we get the shipyard up in here, it's gonna really start taking off. In the meantime, yeah, let's just go right to the Grove. We can delete this pin. That's really gonna help in the culture. I want to wait to put the Chingwidi envoys in so that we can get the policy card in there. That gives us 2 for the first envoy that we have.
Sometimes the wheel.
All right. That gives us an envoy with candy, which is great. We're going to be able to get suzerainty of both, I think, here, right? And what's their bonus? Receive a relic every time you discover a new natural wonder. That's fantastic. And then international domestic trade routes receive +1 faith for every follower in this city of the majority religion. Interesting. I think we go for Ancestral Hall. For now. What do we need here? 70.
I've lived through some.
Alright, now this is what I was talking about with the golden era cards. They're absolutely great. Honestly, if we had 2 wildcard spots on it, we would just be able to crush stuff right now. So we're gonna see how much things cost with that up, and we're just gonna plug that one in because we're building a builder, and I think we're gonna need another one. And what governor could we use? I mean, honestly, Reyna's probably not a bad choice for Estergom. Though not necessarily right now, because we look +3 per gold per turn for each foreign trade route passing through the city. Let's look at the trade route situation. Anyone sending a trade route to me? No. Alright, so we're just going to actually leave that as it is for now. This is so weird. I mean, there is just so much opportunity here to settle. It's kind of crazy. I mean, it's like legitimately nuts. How much does a settler cost? 680 or 340? We got to get a holy site up. We got to generate more faith here. Um, Let's get a trader going in that city. Start seeing what's up here. We might be able to snake around over to the east here. All right, another one down here. I mean, look at, we're going to start to really skyrocket. Food, I guess, is starting to become an issue, but it won't once we get the grove up, and that's not taking that long. We're definitely going to want to start to get these coastal tile up. We want the crabs. Look, you don't always want crabs unless it's in Civ. Uh-oh. Well, that builder might be toast. I hate wasting quote unquote money on another galley here. But if there's barbs floating around from that, I don't really think we have an option. Man, this is such a tough game because there's so many with so much open space like this. It's like there are so many things that I want to do, and actually I think I don't know what I have in the queue here. Nothing. We got to go settler after this. And we'll plug the settler card back in 3 turns. I mean, it's tough. There's so much that we could do. So much. But yeah, we're gonna get another boat there, another galley. You will give me horses, but you won't give me iron, so no. I would much rather iron. Hong Kong is great. Train a quadrireme. We can do that. Alright, well, first that. Fuck you. Apologies for the language there. Wasting a turn with my turtles. Don't screw with my turtles. Shipbuilding, because we need to embark. We're going to go up for our unique unit very shortly. Alright, there's a lot of good city-states over here. And these guys have men-at-arms, which is just great.
Invincibility.
Alright, now we have 2 promotions here. I mean, this is tough. I don't really need amenities because I'll get my unique building eventually to help out with the amenity problems that I don't even have already. Honestly, I think Liang might not be the worst. We get extra builder charges. This city might be ripe for some fisheries, especially with the lake there. Hmm. Thing is, eventually I think I'm gonna need Victor. So we're gonna save him for now. I'm gonna get another governor title in 2 turns. Ugh. Alright, this is great.
There is nothing but a plank between a sailor.
So now our units are going to be able to get to this other continent here, which is just huge to be able to clear out this barb camp. We'll see what's in there. Hopefully there's some iron in there, and if there is, we're going to go settle it. Yeah, there's not even any loyalty pressure up on that continent. I mean, that's amazing. Quite honestly, that is amazing. And also, we're going to see who has iron. Nobody has iron to sell me. That is unfortunate. What do we want? I would really like to get castles. But we're going to get iron working first. See, now we have... See, I mentioned earlier that it's great to not use your governor titles unless you're, like, sure what you want and it's obvious what the next move would be. But I will say when you have 3 piled up, you probably want to use them. I mean, honestly, Connoisseur would not be a bad job. I'd get an extra 9 culture, which I think we need. And then I think we just have to go into Brecken with Liang, and we'll even promote her so we can get these districts out quicker. And we'll move her around as time goes on. We'll repair that. You're not going to trade us any iron. I mean, I have a feeling nobody will. You won't. You won't either. So we'll just see. This is a great deal right here. This definitely could get chopped here, and I probably will do that. I unfortunately can't chop this. We'll probably switch this tile over because we'll need extra anything really. This isn't a great city, and we're just gonna have to accept that, you know, sometimes you don't have great cities. 16 turns for a harbor. What about our holy site? Well, we need that. We need that. We need that. I think I might put a holy site down there because we're gonna need faith. 5 faith per turn is just not enough when I need to do something with the faith. On the other hand, I definitely need that harbor. Just definitely need the harbor. And same here. All right, so we're actually going to put our turtle industry up in this city because you get the bonus of 12 and an envoy. 12 gold per turn and an envoy. I mean, the science is nice, but the envoy is better. Oh, and we want to get... man, I really wish that we could get some iron. But we're going to go over there. We're going to take out this barbarian encampment. Boom. That probably gives us a good boost to our science. +1. Do we have I don't think we have a library here, though. And we can afford to buy one. Oh, we do have a library. Yeah, well. Look, I mean, that is what it is.
Everything has its limit.
Okay, now we're just going to go for the unique unit here. We'll need era score. We need 70 to get to the next, to get to a golden age in the next era, which is going to be important because we have a, we have a good number of cities, and it's not the end of the world. Oh, hello, Zhao. Why don't you take a delegation? Nope, no, we want to make a deal. What all do you have? Any chance you have iron for me? Doesn't want to sell his iron. I mean, this is ridiculous. I thought it was that the AI doesn't want to sell their iron if they only have 20 left. And Teddy, now we're starting to meet everybody. Send you a delegation. What do you have? You have a ton of horses. And a ton of political favor, too. He's going to give me 9 gold per turn for 24 Diplo favor. Yeah, I'm going to take that every time. And over here, I'm going to buy... I would really like to buy a settler, but it's just not going to happen. I could buy a builder. Oh, also, we have this... Haha, yes. All right. So now we have that grove finished. And this city looks pretty fire. Now we're generating a lot more yields out of this city, and it's just great. I'm really happy with this. This is always a great strategy, especially when you find a just absolutely fantastic wonder like Piopiatai. It's just nice to see all this crap. And now, see, if we get Reina, we can actually just get this boosted even more when we'll get some gold added to these tiles that are unimproved. But just keep on trucking along with the harbors here because we'll get the adjacency there. Oh my god. You just hate to see it, you know? You really do hate to see it. I don't know what I'm saving up all this money for. Um, I actually do have enough money to get a settler soon. I'm generating enough faith that I actually might be able to buy one eventually. I just don't know. I mean, 340 faith, and that's a long time. What I need to change out that card. I'm losing a lot of turns on that card. I think we might go right for another, mostly because we're kind of running up on the housing cap in Buddha here. I mentioned at the beginning of the video, the first video, that we'd be probably running into a pretty big cap on Buddha here. You know what though? We're gonna waste some of this, not waste, but we're gonna use some of this faith to get another builder because we're gonna need it. Well, say goodbye to that trade route. We're going to get Quadrireme because it gets us the Envoy. I think that was a good use of money. You can tell me if it wasn't a good use of money in the comments, because I have a feeling some people might disagree with me on that. All right. So probably... I mean, I really want to start going to war with one of these civs soon. This is too good to be true to not settle it. We could start steamrolling them. Colossus is great because trade routes are fantastic. Alright, we're going to take Suzerainty of Hong Kong. I think we're going to take Suzerainty of Kandy. No, Preslav. And just give me another settler. Now, where do I think I just am going right for the horses? Oh, no. Come on. I wanted to get... Well, if there's one good thing right now, it's that I am making an absolute ton of money.
Dovreste prestare attenzione.
The taxpayer.
Alright, so I can't afford another builder yet, so I'm going to get rid of this card. Let's see. Something really strange is going on with the religion here, where I think I might be able to get one, which shouldn't be the case. But I think it might be. We're heading over towards Divine Right. And then we're getting there. Okay, I think that's what we're gonna do. People might make fun of me here in the comments because it does seem like a bad idea on its surface. But we're gonna plug all these cards in. Anything else? Can we replace Urban Planning? Because Urban Planning is just not a very good card. But like we don't have enough adjacency. We only have one campus, so I don't really think that's worthwhile. Trade routes, we just lost one of our trade routes, so that's not going to be great, and we're making most of our money off not trade routes. I I'm thinking about plugging in the production towards wonders because we might be able to build some wonders. But no, I think the extra production is not gonna hurt us, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna put you on land. Sooner the better. Here's the builder. Your job was to improve the capital. No, that's not enough money. Come on, Tamiris. That is more like it. That I can do. Is that a caravel? Oh my god. Peace. We gotta get rid of this encampment. It's just starting to really not be good for me. All right, I think we're gonna chop out this this builder here, or the settler, I mean. Get some good air score there. So we're gonna make the air score for another golden age, which I'm really happy with because I did not want to deal with retaking another city. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go for that, and we're actually gonna see if we can swap. Are we working this tile over here? Yes, we are. We have money, so we're actually gonna purchase this. Then we're gonna work that, and then we're gonna try and grow quickly. Actually, oh my god. Get the hell out of here. We did our job. We escorted our units over. Alright, so go over there. Chop that. Not chop that. Put that in there. This is gonna be a great farm triangle. Feed this city. Farm. 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 And we'll actually make it a farm diamond. Farm. We're gonna this over here is gonna be lacking in production, but we will be able to make some pretty big cities, and pop wins games in a lot of cases. Maybe not every case, but you know, your science scales to your population. Ugh.
We can no more have it.
And goodbye, turtles. We have 3 envoys to send. Take candy. We're going to chop this. That gives us some extra production. So we can get another settler in 6 turns. Now let's look where we want to settle this next city. I think we want to settle right here. Or right here. I think actually, well, see, over here's not great. 1, 2, 3, because we're going to be stretched to get any production in the city. I think I settle here because that still leaves me an option to settle up here. Even though it's really not a good city at all. But at least then I have the option. If I need another city, I can plop one in there. And other than that, I mean, the cattle, could I settle on the cattle? Yes, but not sure. I think actually, you know what? We're going to settle on the river. Screw that city. It sucks anyway. we have so much room to settle up here. We're not stretching city land. We're just gonna settle there, and we'll start the next. We'll start the next cities on the next continent. Except I don't need any horses right now. I will shortly. We push you up. We're going to start to need the amenities soon. You need amenities. We're going to build some walls in here. Can we purchase the lighthouse? Yes. That's great. And then we're going to get another lumber mill up in that city. Put you in position, put you in position. I think I might need to bring you over to this tile. Nope. What do we get here? +2, plus 20% culture yield. Yes. We need to start catching up. I mean, culture is the one we're doing pretty well in, but we need to start catching up on science and culture, and that's going to help. What's your quest? Military tactics. Well, we're going to definitely plug. And then we need to get a campus going. I think we can get a +2 campus in here if I remember right. Promotions are good. Promotions in the I'm going to let you auto-explore now. In Dramatic Ages mode, promotions give you an era score.
If you see a castle...
What are you pillaging? Lighthouse. Oh, my harbor. Damn it. Alright, we need to start getting our way up the top of the tech tree here. I do want to see where Niter is, though. Because that could change where I settle the cities on this next continent. There is our golden age. So now I have my unique unit ready to build. We're going to save that for the next era. I don't know when the next era is. But we're definitely going to save it. All right, I think we go... Now this I'm going to need to think about. See, we could definitely get some more adjacency on this, at least to a +2, if we put another harbor here. All right, so if we add a campus here, and then a campus here, that gives us at least a +2. And then I would not be opposed to doing an encampment here. But then what? I'm very hesitant to build entertainment complexes and theater squares when we're going domination and we have the amenities taken care of. So I'm against that, but I do think maybe an industrial zone here. Oh no, I'd rather build the industrial zone here. Because we could go aqueduct here. Industrial zone here. Because that would hit 1, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So all of these cities, so eventually once we get our factory and power online, we'll get the bonus from the factory from hitting all of these cities over here, which is definitely important. The question is, I want that to get at least to +3. So I need a district to put here, which might be a campus. But I'd rather do a campus. You know what? Yeah, I think that's the move. We put another campus here. And I don't really think it matters too much what we put here. Man, it sucks that these are the only hills on this river up here. And I guess that just is what it is. All right, so campus. Buy the tile. Is it cheaper if I buy it from this? I never looked. Yeah, haha. Always check other cities when you're buying tiles. That just saved me 50 gold. And I'm gonna need that. Quite honestly, I need everything I can get right here because I'm gonna want to buy that. Oh, see, she's already starting to settle up here, so I really got to get going on getting a city over here. There's still no iron over there. I mean, that's just like so unfortunate that there is like no iron anywhere to be found. Settling up here somewhere would be nice because of the geothermal fissure, but I don't know that I have the luxury to get up there. And we're going to need something to escort this settler. Uh-oh. Kree might be the first target. Just saying. They have a tendency to steamroll, just snowball absolutely ridiculously. Yeah, we're gonna... We're gonna take that. Nobody needs horses. Everybody's got horses. Fine. And where are you? Yeah, that's Paris. You're in the middle of just absolute nothing land. I've got to get exploring. I've really got to get exploring. All right. Also, we don't have enough for a quadrireme. 480. We're gonna have enough in like 3 turns. And that caravel, I think, is just gonna sit there. Oof. Do I have anything else I can sell quick? So I can get the galleon there. Oh, I have enough for a galley. No, I want the quadrireme. 480, right? Melee strength, 20. You know what? Yeah, I think that's what we got to do that. I do think if there's one criticism I have of myself so far this game, it's that I don't have I don't care, dies. You know what? Actually, we're gonna look. So the AI tends to vote down the most popular I would say they're probably going to vote down truffles. Nope. I think, what do we want to get you started off with here? We're going to have to buy a tile to get a lumber mill going. Yeah, we're going to want to put down a... over the cattle, I think so. I think we're going to want to put down the campus there. Alternatively, I could settle another city down here, right? It's not going to be the best city, but it's honestly not going to be terrible because of the river. And what I could do... if this coffee wasn't here... This coffee wasn't here, I could do the triangle of industrial zones, where you'd go industrial zone, or I'm sorry, aqueduct, industrial zone, aqueduct. Alternatively, I could just not settle a coastal city here. We settle here. Oh, really? Damn. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I think that would be a really powerful play if we could settle here and then go aqueduct, industrial zone, aqueduct. That would put this one, and then we could build in some districts around it and really just crush. This would be a great commercial hub with a harbor right here. Alternatively, we could just do it here. We could still settle here. And then put an aqueduct here. Then put an industrial zone here. And then put an aqueduct here. Oh, there's no river on that side. Herder. So the only place we can really even put an aqueduct is over here. But could we put a dam here? We can. We could instead put an industrial zone there. Now that's looking better. So I know I just talked a lot about how industrial zones aren't great, and this is one of the reasons why. It takes so much space and planning in order to create one that's worthwhile to build. If you can just find them perfectly, like, hey, here's a +6 industrial zone, then yeah, build it. You don't need one in every city either because of what I mentioned with the, once you get the factories and the power plants online, it'll spread. Alright, we're just going to go with the monument. We're starting to fall behind. We're a little worryingly behind in science. Oh my god.
Then this point touching upon the power of kings with this axiom of divinity. That is, to dispute what God may do is blasphemy. So it is sedition to dispute what a king may do.
We just got a city wrecked by barbarians. We did unlock monarchy, which is great because we get the influence points. and we can plug in this card, and we'll be able to get our unique unit. But I think that's it for now. We're going to have to regroup and figure out how to deal with the fact that we just lost a city that we had invested some decent infrastructure in. And I know we have another settler, I think, already out right here to replace it, but that's a tough loss. I mean, to be honest with you, that's a tough loss. So we're going to call it here. Thank you for joining us. Please like, subscribe on the channel. It does us a lot. I know that we haven't been very active, like I said, for the past year during the pandemic. Being a podcast, been difficult to get all this together, but expect more content coming your way. Not just from me. We have Chris, Dr. Wet Farts. We have Jake for Avahar. Hopefully, he'll be putting out some more content. He's fantastic at Devil May Cry, which is just one of the most fun games to watch someone else played because of the visuals, because of the action. And hopefully we'll get maybe a live stream or just like a coordinated game of, we've been talking about Warframe recently, of the 4 of us all together playing, which would be a lot of fun, and I hope you guys enjoy it. But until next time, thank you very much. This has been TGNA Plays Civilization 6. Have a good one.